Hey, what a cool day. Checkboxes have arrived in Microsoft Excel. Decades ago, one of my very first paid consulting gigs was a report card system for a school district, and they needed hundreds of checkboxes per report card, and it was so hard back then. Now it will be super easy. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah, well it is really awesome. It's found here on the Insert tab all the way back on the right hand side. Insider's fast. Not everyone has it, probably 50%. Just to the left of text box, you have this checkbox. And so if we just select a bunch of cells here and turn on the checkbox, then we get these little items and we can either turn them on or off. You can also use the space bar, so space toggles them. If I select those, I can multi-select and turn them all off. If we want to see what's really behind there, look up in the formula bar. It's just true or false. And in fact, we can actually get rid of the checkbox on the Home tab under clear formats, and it just goes back to a regular true and false. So here I have date, quota, sales, and whether we met it or not. So C5 greater than or equal to B5. I can change that whole range into a series of checkboxes by selecting it and doing checkboxes. You can also do something cool. Let's make all of the checkboxes be red, and then under conditional formatting, new rule, format only cells that contained, and if it's equal to true, then we'll change the font color to green. Click OK, click OK, click OK, all right? And so you can do a little bit of formatting there. Love it. There are a few things that do not work like I think they should. If we put it in data validation, so over here I created two cells, one yes, one no, one true, one false. When you open the validation, you don't actually get to choose from the checkbox list. I also tried creating a pivot table here, and there's nothing I can do to get that word false to change to a checkbox. See, it's grayed out, and I tried the old trick of selecting a bunch of cells and only one of them is in the pivot table. It still won't let me do it. I even made this into a checkbox and then moved the pivot table over to see if it would pick it up, and it doesn't. So that's just not quite there. Maybe they'll do that later. Who knows? You're just getting trues and falses there and no ability to update it. Yeah, the other thing that's kind of unusual here is if you have a series of trues and falses and you click somewhere near it, just to hover, it seems to insert a checkbox and turn it on automatically. I don't know what is going on here. If I come down into this section down here, it's not there. So it has to be near an existing checkbox. Haven't quite figured out what the rules are for that. Like why and where. It just probably has to be in this range. And it's strange. Now let's get rid of these. So now we have some checkboxes here. Yeah, I don't know. Clearly it's designed to be a feature. I just can't figure out exactly what it's doing. Also, yeah, what if we want to display a word next to the checkbox? I tried some old tricks with number formatting, and that doesn't seem to be working. If anyone figures that out, let me know down in the YouTube comments.
And finally, what happens if you send this to someone who does not yet have the feature? All the checkboxes just change back to true and false. My left computer has the feature. This computer does not have the feature. So when I open the workbook here, it all just changed. Like, I know you'd want to download this to see if you could get checkboxes, but if you don't have it up in the Insert tab, you're just going to get trues and falses. Hey, first off, thanks to the Excel team for this great feature. And thanks to you for stopping by. We'll see you next time for another netcast from Mr. Excel. If you like these videos, please down below like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Feel free to post any questions or comments down in the comments below.